Hello world, welcome to TOC. My name is Abhishek Rajan. Today in this lecture we will see how to reverse an array of integers using iterative method. So let us say this is an array. This is an array and it has 6 elements. This array is having 6 elements and this array is having 5 elements. First, try to understand on 6 array elements. 6 elements of array. So um, I can say that if the size of the array is 6, the indices of the array will range from 0 to 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we have to reverse this array, the value at the index 1, index 0 should be interchanged by the value at index 5, like this. This exchange should be done, and the value at 1 should be exchanged by value at 4. The value at 2 should be exchanged by value at 3. So this is how we reverse this array. So when we exchange the indexes, the values at indexes 0 and 5, so it is going to result in 60, 10, and then 20, 30, 40, 50. 20, 30, 40, 50. When we exchange the value at 1 and 4, then it is going to become 60, 50, 30, 40, 20, 10. Now, when we are going to exchange the values at 2 and 3, then the resulting array is going to become 60, 50, 30, 60, 50, 30, 60, 50, 40, sorry, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, and 10. So this is how this is going to happen. So it is going to be covered in 3 iterations. Iteration with 0, 0, 5, iteration with 1 and 4, iteration with 2 and 3, right? And what about this? Let's say I have to exchange, let's say we have to, reverse the values of array. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so when we have to reverse this array, so this 0 should be replaced by value at 0 should be replaced by value at 4. The value at 1 should be replaced by value at 3. And in effect, the value at 3 should be replaced by value at 1, value at 4 should be replaced by value at 10, and here as well, when value at 0 it's going to be replaced by value at 5, then value at 5 should be replaced by value at 10, value at 0. So, and here at 30, what is going to happen with the index at 2? So why I am showing this, because it is having even odd number of elements. This array is having even number of elements, and this array is having odd number of elements. So in case of odd number of elements, there is one index which is going to be replaced by itself. So this is that index. This is that particular index. Means the value at 2 should be replaced by itself. The value at 2 should be replaced by value at 2. Okay. Now, so let's say I have two values, a equals 10, b equals 20, and when we have to exchange the values at a and b, means a becomes 20 and b becomes 10. What should we do? So in that case, when we are doing a is equal to b and b is equal to a, so when we are doing a is equal to b, then a is going to contain 20, a is going to contain 20, and b was having 20. B was having 20. So A and B both are having 20. A and B both are having 20. Now 10 is lost. And when we think that b is equal to a, we will do so. A is going to be moved into b. So in fact, we are moving 20 in 20, 20 in b. So this is not going to work. So in that case, when we have to exchange the values in two variables, we should use a temp variable. We should use a temp variable. We should use a temp variable a equals 10, b equals 20. Why I'm showing this? Because this is going to be used in this program. So we should use a temp variable t, where we are keeping the value of a, and in a we are going to place the value of b, and in b we are going to place the value of t, right? So now let us write that program now. So okay, so we can see that we are going to use two pointers here. Pointers I, sorry, we are going to use two pointers here, I and the pointer j, or we can say that this is the start index, and this is end index. Okay, so end is initially, the end should be the size of array minus 1. End should be the size of array minus, what is the size of array? 6. But the end index is 5, means size of array minus 5, and start index should be 0. So I have a small program for this. I'm going to write this. So this is the main function. In main function, I have declared an array numbers in which I have 5 elements, and after I'm going to call a reverse function. In this reverse function, I'm going to write the logic for reversing the array, and here is the for loop which is going to print the array after reversing. So let us start our approach. So as I said, there should be a start index. Int start equals 0, and there should be one end index. This is end index, which should be pointing at 5 initially. Int equals numbers dot length minus 1. Now we should start a loop. We should start a loop which is going to be which is going to handle two variables, start and end, and in each iteration, start should be incremented by one value and end should be decremented by one value. Means start, if initially start is 0 and end is 5, so in the next iteration start should be 1 and end should be decremented by one value, that is 4, right? So while, and this approach should be followed until start becomes when start is becoming greater than end, then this loop should be stopped, right? So when start is going to cross this, when start is going to cross this, then this should be stopped. When start is going to cross this end, when start is going to cross this end, this loop should be stopped. So I should say that while loop should be executed until end start is smaller than end. And now I should take a temp variable, int temp equals uh, the value at 0, means a of array of numbers of start, and this value, this should be replaced by this value. Temp should be updated by numbers, sorry, numbers at start should be updated by numbers at end. And since the start index is updated and numbers index is still 0, so that numbers at end index is still the same. Means now till this instruction, this is 60, this is 60, and this is 60. Now we have to update the 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 end index now. So numbers end should be updated by temp. That's all. This is how this should be done. And let us execute this program. No, one more thing. There is one more thing we need to do, which is the most important part. As I said, the start should be incremented by 1 and end should be incremented by 1, decremented by 1 in each iteration. So after doing this exchange, let us increment start, and let us decrement the end. Now execute this. When we execute this code, this is going to give you the reverse value, right? Let us take some other value. Let us take 60. What is going to happen? This is a test. It is going to happen or not. Let us take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. So this is working for both the values. This is working for both the values for so for odd number of elements and for even number of elements. So I think this should be pretty clear to all of you, all of the viewers. So please like my video, please subscribe my video, please subscribe my channel, please click on the bell icon so that you can get some future notifications of my uploaded videos. Thank you, gentlemen, for watching my video. Bye bye.